Today, August 9th, I speak to you with the urgency of heaven, with the authority that cannot be silenced, with the voice that breaks through the noise of your thoughts, the weight of your day, and the distractions that try to pull you away. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now, because what is set to unfold is not something you can postpone, not something you can brush aside, not something you can treat as ordinary. Tonight, something will happen in your house that carries the signature of my divine hand, the mark of my will, and the seal of a shift that cannot be undone once it begins. You may not yet understand the scale of what I am saying, but I am telling you, this is just for you. This message is not scattered into the wind, it is aimed directly at your heart, your life, your present moment. Don't try to skip this. I have been watching the movements around you, the footsteps of people you know and those you don't, the whispers that have been spoken about you in rooms where your name has been mentioned, both in malice and in blessing. I have seen the tensions in the spiritual atmosphere around your home. There has been a battle brewing, unseen by human eyes, but felt in the undercurrents of your life, those restless nights, those moments when you've sensed a strange heaviness without explanation, those sudden memories that seem to surface for no reason. This is because the enemy has been circling, hoping for a moment when your guard is down. But I have sent my angel, my warrior, my Michael, to stand in the doorway of your dwelling tonight. Nothing that is not aligned with my will shall pass through that threshold. You need to know that what will happen in your house tonight is not random. It is not a coincidence. It is not a twist of fate. It is a divine orchestration. There are moments in your life that become turning points, nights when the unseen meets the seen, when heaven steps into your space and marks it as territory that belongs to me. This is one of those nights. Tonight, the spiritual and the natural will meet in a way you will remember for the rest of your life. You may feel the shift in the air, hear the silence grow thick, sense the presence of something holy standing in the room. It may come as a conversation, a phone call, a knock at the door, or an inner knowing so strong you can't deny it. Archangel Michael has been stationed for days, waiting for my command to move. His sword is drawn, his gaze fixed, his presence not just beside you but woven into the very atmosphere of your home. The enemy has been planning an infiltration, not in the form of a physical attack alone, but in the form of distractions, emotional manipulations, and subtle agreements that would have opened doors to confusion, loss, or despair. I am cutting off those plans tonight. You will see something, hear something, feel something that confirms you have been under my covering all along. You must understand that this is not just about tonight, it is the unlocking of a sequence, the beginning of a series of events that will change how you live, how you think, how you move forward. The weight of the past will lose its grip on you. The doors you thought were closed will open, not because you pushed harder, but because my hand will turn the key. The truth you've been seeking will be revealed, but it will come with a choice, whether to hold on to what is familiar or to step into what I have prepared. The choice will be yours, but the preparation is mine. I am telling you now so that when it happens, you won't mistake it for chance. I am giving you this word so that when you feel the shift tonight, you will know it was heaven moving in your space. There is someone who has been circling your life, carrying both curiosity and intent, watching, waiting, deciding when to approach. This person's presence around your house, whether physically or in communication, is part of a chain reaction I have allowed. Some truths need to surface. Some alliances need to be exposed. Some connections need to be redefined. You will see the beginnings of that tonight. I am also moving in your house in a way that will change the spiritual climate. The heaviness, the repeated patterns, the cycles of frustration, they will not remain. I am not just visiting, I am inhabiting. My spirit will dwell, not in a distant way, but tangibly, powerfully, so that even in your quiet moments, you will feel the echo of this night for months to come. Your prayers have been heard, even the ones you could not form into words. The tears you've hidden from others have been collected by me. Nothing has been ignored. Nothing has been lost in translation. Michael's order to you to open this message is not a suggestion. It is a command, because there are things you need to hear now to be ready. This is not a message for tomorrow. This is not a message for when you feel more prepared. It is for now. Tonight, there will be a crossing over in your life. Some things will end, and some things will begin, all within the walls of the place you call home. Do not be afraid when you sense it. Do not retreat when you feel it. Stand still and watch me work. I have chosen you not just to witness, but to be the center of what I am doing. This will not happen in someone else's home. This is not for your neighbor, your friend, or a stranger, it is for you. Your address, your life, your timeline. The reason is simple: you have been asking for change, for breakthrough, for clarity. You have endured seasons where it felt like you were walking in circles, watching others move forward while you stayed in place. That season is ending. Tonight marks the first visible sign that the shift has begun. There will be a peace that settles in, even if the events themselves seem strange or unexpected. This peace will be your sign that it is me. The enemy cannot imitate the peace I give. You may not see all the answers immediately, but you will know in your spirit that the foundation has been laid. The angel I have sent is not just here to protect you tonight, he is here to rearrange the spiritual landscape of your home, to seal off entry points of darkness, to establish a perimeter that nothing unclean can cross. Do not underestimate the weight of this moment. Do not rush past it. If you feel led to pause, to pray, to sit in silence, do it. If you are prompted to remove certain objects, end certain conversations, or close certain doors, do it. This is a night of alignment. I am setting things in order that have been out of place. I am bringing light into corners that have been in shadow. I am making your home a place where my presence is not just visited but welcomed, guarded, and honored. From tonight forward, you will see changes you cannot explain, opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere, and protection that you will only fully understand later. I am marking your house as a place where my will is carried out. It will be a refuge for you, a place where your spirit can rest and your mind can breathe. No matter what storms rage outside, this house will stand as a testimony that I was here and I moved on the night of August 9th. Archangel Michael stands ready. I have given the order. All you need to do is receive, remain attentive, and remember this: it is just for you. You have been singled out for this moment. Do not skip it. Do not dismiss it. Tonight is the night I prove to you that I am closer than you've ever realized, and that my plans for you are already unfolding. I speak to you with urgency, with fire in my words and with love burning in my heart for you. Archangel Michael stands at your side, his sword drawn, his voice thundering through the unseen realms, commanding you to open your heart to this message right now. This is not a moment to delay. This is not a message to push aside for later. I tell you, my child, what will take place tonight is already set in motion, and heaven is moving on your behalf. There is a shift in your house, in your atmosphere, and in your destiny that will be undeniable when it happens. It is not a distant promise, it is a reality unfolding before your very eyes. Do not treat these words lightly, for the weight of eternity is in them. I have seen your tears in the quiet hours. I have heard the questions you've never spoken aloud. I have watched you fight battles no one knew you were fighting. The enemy thought the weight would crush you, that you would fall apart silently, and no one would notice. But I noticed. I have seen every step, every moment you chose to hold on when everything in you screamed to let go. That is why tonight will not be like other nights. Tonight, the heavens align in your favor, and the events that will occur in your house are the beginning of an irreversible shift. The enemy tried to claim your home as a ground for fear and disruption, but I have declared it a dwelling of peace and victory. Archangel Michael says to you even now, I order you to open this right now, because the moment you take these words into your spirit, a divine chain reaction begins. There are angelic movements that cannot start until your spirit agrees with what is being released. You are stepping into a night where prayers you thought were unanswered will be fulfilled in ways you never imagined. You may not see the full picture yet, but heaven already sees it completed. Even the things that felt delayed beyond hope are now being accelerated. The clock of your miracle has already begun ticking. You have been in a season where your faith was tested not by small inconveniences, but by storms that shook the core of who you are. There were nights you lay awake, listening to the silence, wondering if I had forgotten you. But I tell you, I never forgot you for a single breath. I have kept you under the shadow of my wings, even when the fire raged all around. Tonight, the flames will not consume you. Tonight, you will see the manifestation of my promise with your own eyes. Do not underestimate what I am telling you now. This is the night the enemy will regret ever touching you. I am sending an unexpected presence into your house, not for harm, but for breakthrough. It will be sudden, it will be unexplainable in earthly terms, and it will be unmistakably divine. Things that were hidden will be exposed. Conversations you never thought you would hear will reach your ears. Proof you needed will be placed in your hands. And the peace you thought was lost forever will rush back into your heart like a river overflowing its banks. You have felt the tension in the atmosphere around you recently, the sense that something is brewing, that unseen forces are circling your life. That feeling was not your imagination. There has been a spiritual contention over you, over your household, over your destiny. Demonic assignments were sent to dismantle your joy, but they are being interrupted right now. Even as you read this, angelic warriors are positioning themselves in every corner of your home. Archangel Michael himself is not only watching over you but has been given direct orders to enforce the judgment against those spirits. This is why you were urged not to skip these words, because the battle is already in motion, and your agreement with this word activates the full force of heaven's intervention. My child, I know you have been misunderstood. I know you have been underestimated, and some have even spoken against you when you were not present to defend yourself. They thought you were alone, but you have never been alone. I have been your defender in every room your name was mentioned. And now, the time has come for vindication. The same people who doubted you will be forced to witness my hand upon your life. Tonight begins the unraveling of the plans that were set against you in secret. There is a particular thing in your house, an item, a letter, a document, or even an object you thought had no meaning, that will suddenly be brought to your attention tonight. Pay attention, because it carries a message from me. It will be like a key unlocking a part of your destiny you did not know was sealed. I will use the ordinary to reveal the extraordinary. This is how I work. I turn the smallest detail into the greatest sign. You have cried out to me asking for a clear sign that I am still with you. Tonight, you will not only receive a sign, but you will also receive confirmation so strong that it will remove every last doubt from your heart. You will know that this message was not just words on a page, but my direct voice to you. When it happens, you will remember this very moment, and you will know that I, the Lord your God, spoke it to you before it came to pass. The movement tonight will also bring an ending to something you have been carrying for far too long. A chapter is closing, and it will close quickly. Do not fight it, and do not cling to what I am removing. Some things were never meant to remain, and though letting go may sting, it is making room for the blessing that is already at your door. You have been faithful in the little, and now I will make you ruler over much. I have set aside a blessing for you that no man can take away. It has your name on it, sealed in the courts of heaven. No accusation, no delay, no manipulation can steal it. You have felt like others have been promoted, favored, and celebrated while you have been left in the shadows. But what I am doing for you now will be public, undeniable, and unstoppable. Those who overlooked you will not be able to look away when they see what I place in your hands. Archangel Michael stands ready even now, his voice echoing through your spirit. Do not skip this. Do not take it lightly. This is for you. If you could see what has already been released from heaven, you would understand the urgency. The answer is already dispatched. The miracle is already in motion. The shift is already breaking through. But you must believe and align your heart with what I am saying. This night will mark a before and after in your life.